Welcome back, anybody. I'm watching AJ Plays Dysfunctional Systems, Episode 1, Learn to Manage Chaos. Last time, a true fusion bomb went off and destroyed the world. But luckily, there's more than one world, so we were fine. Just got a little radiating sickness. Threw up, and then she had to go poo. But, seems to have passed now. I don't know how long it's been, but all that's needed to pass seems to have passed now. I've since taken a shower and brushed my teeth for good measure. I crawl out of the bathroom and flop onto the linoleum. You mean the floor? Hey. I look at Waverly with what little strength I have. She looks upside down from here. You look green. Yep, turning into the Hulk. Hey, I'm going to help you up. You shouldn't be in the bathroom all day. It's bad being in there. I showered. Yeah, I know. She bends down and takes me by the arm, lifting me with relative ease. But seriously. Yeah, I understand. I think I'm done anyway. Can you bring me to my bed? Well, I didn't pick you up to bring you to mine. Yep, I like Waverly. She's amazing. Come on, I don't want to drag you. Doesn't matter what she wants. I like the strength to move. She drags me regardless. Oh. Jeez. I like Waverly a lot. When we reach my bedside, she tosses me onto the mattress. With her hands at the edge, she tips her head and looks at me. Yes? Can you talk much? I think if I talk any more than what I'm doing now, I'll spew. Sorry. It's okay. Don't worry about it. She looks at me like she wants to say something, but doesn't. She pushes from my bed and moves to hers. I hear a creak as she climbs into it. Hey, a computer. Hey, look, another computer. Actually, yeah, wait. Let's try to take a look at the room. I mean, haven't really observed any background things this entire game. I feel like this is a good time. Got a window, got another window, it seems, got some pictures. Guess that's Cyrus, or not Cyrus. This is Winter's, and this is Waverly's. Wait, did they divide it by names or something? For roommates? Also, I just realized that there's some kind of background music. Hey. Yeah? Did you actually almost die? I did. The assuredness with which I speak my words somehow shakes me. I feel fear again, for a moment, but it quickly passes. I'm alive and safe. It's okay. Waverly doesn't say anything, and I can't turn to see her. I didn't die, though, and my mentor didn't either. Gah, my eyes hurt. My head hurts. Waverly, can you turn off your lamp? I'm sorry. After saying this, I fall silent. Oh. I hear soft footsteps, and in seconds it's dark. This is a good game. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. Look. I appreciate stuff like this. It's almost a comfort, this void, but nothing right now can make me feel better. I apologize to Waverly again. She still says nothing, but I can tell that she has an answer. I don't know what that answer is, but it seems hard to say. That's fine, though. My eyelids are heavy and my skull's throbbing. I feel like I'm going to drown in sleep soon. That sleep you get from medication, thick and unnatural sleep. I don't, though. I just feel weighted and queasy. I stare at nothing and listen to the settling of the dorms. I can hear people walking through the stone halls, although it's late. Wind is swirling about the mountains. There's music coming from elsewhere, light and haunting. Slipping away from my consciousness, I begin to close my eyes. We never paid for our drinks. Guess that was it. Darn, that was... This run only ended up getting 4 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. Yay! That's more. Ugh, I heard somewhere that it was only like 2 hours, and it's, I don't know, it's been a bit, so I figured, yay! I'm so happy that it's gonna continue. It's so bleeding awkward. Oh, wait a second, this isn't winter right now, it's Waverly. I bet. Called it. Just from bleeding. Are they in London? I know that taking care of Winter is my responsibility, but, well, I can't. It's past 12 o'clock and I still haven't gone brazen enough to wake her. I've managed to drop the ball with the simplest task. Make sure she eats breakfast. She just came back so depressed yesterday. I have no idea how to strike up a conversation with her now. I want to cheer her up, obviously, but I just... Okay, first of all, I don't even know her that well. We've only been living together for a few weeks. Sure, we've been friendly, but, you know, I wouldn't say we're friends yet. Still, as a roommate, I feel like I should at least try to make her feel better. Man, maybe that would just make me seem like an asshole. Like, oh, don't sweat the small stuff, Winter. It's just one world lost. There's plenty of those. It's a fantastic situation we have here, in room whatever number it is. I'm totally not equipped to understand how she's feeling, and I'm not qualified to pester her. I'm not even able to get what happened to her. How does all of a world's air just burn away? With a demon summoning and a crazy end unseal, curses and abominations from distant space? Heh, that'd be worth seeing. Nope, that wasn't a magical world, unfortunately. Nothing as awesome as that. Just, you know, a nuke. Someone at the door? I hope it's Cyrus. Maybe this will force me into action. I walk over, prepared to answer. Come on, Cyrus. It's the Northerner, pretty as usual and handsome at all the same. Crossing his arms and putting on a serious face, he addresses me. Aww. Waverly, yo. I mirror his pose. Yo. What? Heard... Bew? Bow? We're gonna go with Bew. I'm gonna assume that's pronounced Bew. I heard Bew's on the mend. Came to give her a hug. That's great, but I'm not letting you in. He stutters in puffy disbelief, as if what I just said was the most preposterous thing. Why not? I think you might want to hug her to... I think you might want that hug more than her. Oh, okay. Ridiculous. He draws out a slow, fake punch. I must make it past you. Therefore, I challenge you to a duel, Waverly, and the reward be a 10-second hug from you. I bring up my own arm in the same mock attack. Oh? Getting it from her or giving it to her? Oh, I give it to her. But I need longer than 10 seconds. Extending a finger from my fist to point out. No. Stop right there. His lips tremble for a few seconds, but he prevents a smile. Winner hugs Mew, agreed? Fine, but you will lose this game. He rolls up his sleeve and offers me his hand. Is that more? Let us dance the dance of combat. Linking hands, we both raise our thumbs and stare intently at the battle zone. And Winter's just over there, all depressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war! We pass the thumbs over one another as we speak the rhyme, and when we finish, we clash. We struggle for a few seconds before Io speaks. This is so dumb. I think it was a good way of getting the point across. A weird, otherworldly kids game where two opposing forces battle to the death. A great metaphor for the philosophy of some systems. Sure, but something's wrong here. If I had this much fun fighting in a war, I'd be worried about myself. Well, I wouldn't say the stakes are quite as high here. Do you think they'll give us more rhymes for other concepts? If you see a loaded gun, you better fucking run. People hate. It's what they call discriminate. He laughs and our thumbgang continues. Playfully, neither of us tries very hard. So, you heard about Winter? Yeah, me and the other idiots who accepted the title of promising were called to an emergency meeting last night. It was like at 2 in the morning. He looks up at me. Cyrus showed up. Cyrus! I also look up. Really? So what happened? You don't know? I look back at our thumbs. I only sort of know. Cyrus killed the country's leader, and that leader ordered something called a nuke to be launched at another country after his death. That thing could basically wipe out a city. I whistle. And nuke, you see, is short for a nuclear weapon. He says this quite haughtily. Oh my, the education you folks receive dazzles me. Please do try to keep your language simple, so that I may understand. I can feel him smile at this, and he replies jokingly. Sorry, I'll try. So how'd this thing that could wipe out So how'd this thing that could wipe out a city wipe out a whole planet's population? Well, you see, there's actually only one special type strong enough to do that. I'll admit, I didn't know about it. The true fusion bomb. A bomb that makes stars when it blows up. I think? I don't know, I'm kind of talking out my ass. Basically, star on planet equals bad. It killed everyone. Huh. What did Cyrus have to say about all this? Such jolly music in the background, too. Nothing. He just stood there while the other mediators explained the situation and told us we should be paragons for our peers. Like we're supposed to be mature about it and not joke about it. Which is pretty damn presumptuous, if you ask me. No one's going to be a dick about it. Oh, aren't you kind of joking about it? Somewhat? I guess some kids aren't going to understand how serious this is, though. The world just committing suicide with a weapon we've never even heard of is almost comically insane. If you told me about it before the teachers did, I'd call bullshit. Anyway, let's finish this. I'm getting tired of holding you. Aw, really? I can't hold your hand anymore? Maneuvering my thumb with what I'd call some real impressive dexterity, I put him down for the count. No. After a few seconds, we disengage. Ah, damn it. He scowls and lightly massages his thumb. Well, it's your win. But I've won the warmth of your hand in the palm of my own. I like Io, too. Hope I get to see what he looks like soon. Oh, fairest Waverly, I will treasure it forever. Shut up. Has Mew been sleeping this whole time? How long she's been out? I'd like a light for something like 14 hours. He whistles long. Well, I suppose not all humans are as durable as me. Yes, we are not all northern strong. He beams and points at me with both hands. Yes, you said it. Closing his eyes, he puffs out his chest and puts his hand on his hips. We're born and bred badasses, made tough by tundra and snowdrift. Don't you forget. Never, comrade. Wait, is he Russian? Is that what this is right here? But, yeah, I can't let you in to hug her. Not with those powerful arms. Standing at ease, he answers me smoothly. I'd be soft about it, ma'am. I'd make sure she gave more out of it than me. Sure you would. Hey, watch yourself. He smiles. Touchy, lass. Hey, it's fine if I can't. I love you dearly, and I'd love to comfort her, but I will understand if little tyke needs some rest after all that went down. Yeah, she probably does. Kicole, Waverly, don't tell me you haven't even checked on her. I turn my eyes away. Well, what does he expect? Am I meant to just shake her awake and ask how are you feeling? Didn't even make sure she doesn't have a fever? Waverly. Oh, right. Not a bad idea, that. I will throw you out of here if you won't be responsible enough to take care of her. You make it sound so easy. We barely know one another. And get two, and it'll be easy. I kind of despise this guy for his over-positive attitude. Easier said than done, it means nothing to him. Are you going to leave, or do I have to shove this thing in your face? Io quickly shakes his head and holds up his hands. Whoa, girl, this face is priceless. Don't damage it. You say things like that, and I only want to do it more. He plays that flinching and backs away. I'm out, I'm out. Just say hello to Beau for me, and tell her that I hope she feels better soon. Fine, girlie. He sucks his teeth and cuts his eyes at me, pouting afterward. Later, Waverly. Later. As he walks off, I move to close the door. Before I'm able to, though, Io calls for me again. Are you going to use that hug you won? Of course not! Laughing, he turns down into the hallway. I think Waverly should use that hug she won. I close the door and rest my back against it. Lastly, I sigh. Io's right. I should at least check if she has a fever. Can't tell if she's in comfort or not, but she's very asleep, judging by that dark stain on her pillowcase. She's just drooling. Alright, it would be embarrassing for her to wake up with me standing here, so I'll just touch her forehead softly and quick. No fever, I think. I brush away some of her hair. She was sweating quite a lot, looks like, although now she's almost a little cold. Well, I had better wake her up now. I lightly poke her cheek, which garners no response. You make this hard for me, eh? You cute little thing? Fine. I lightly pinch her cheek, and when she doesn't budge, I start to tug. Once I do that, she twitches, and I understand it as a signal to retreat from her bedside. Moving swiftly, I return to my desk and pick up my book so that I can pretend I was reading. I mean, I was reading around 20 minutes ago, but you were thumb warring with that guy for like 20 minutes, really? Ah, she's gotten up. What time's it? Well, look who's decided to wake up. Late. You've been sleeping since 10 last night. Wait, so it's noon? Because 14 hours? Whoa, I actually feel like I've been sleeping. Her sentence transforms to a mumbled mess and she begins to nod. Come on, Winter, you were doing so well. You still need to eat breakfast, but it's noon. It'd be lunch now. Or, yep. Or, well, lunch at this point. My bad. Breakfast. She drops back down to her bed and I could feel her gaze at my back. Sorry, I slept past it, didn't I? Oh man, don't apologize to me. I could have easily woken you up. Well, yeah, it's lunch now, which is what I meant to say. Anyway, when do you want to go eat? Right now? I'll help. Oh, I'm honestly too bleh feeling to actually get up, let alone stand up or walk. Or eat. I see. How are you, Waverly? Fine. You? Bleh, Waverly. Please pay attention. Well, your mind seems alright. Oh, trust me, it's not. I feel so slow. But you practically quipped just now. Good stuff. Meh. I hear her turn over. Don't tell me you're just gonna go back to sleep. No. Then what are you doing? Getting comfy? Am I not allowed to comfort in my own room? No, you're going to fall asleep. No, I won't. And that response was measures slower, and I don't think you're telling the truth. I won't, Waverly. Oh, maybe I should read you some lines out of this book. That'd keep your attention. Waverly, please. Don't. I turn to an old page. Ahem. Eleanor pressed her silver tip finger against his skin and hissed a single question. Winter groans loudly and mumbles something I can't hear. Did you see Asta walking along the parapet, or didn't you? Arden's breath was still, and he turned his eyes from hers. Thoughts of his demon lover were still fresh in his mind. Asta's breath, Asta's taste, Asta's touch. Ah, her touch. Waverly, I love you so much right now. Whether his heart had been courted or commanded, it mattered not. He felt for Asta, enough that he could never betray her. I hear Winter turn over again. Spare me. He's about to sleep with Eleanor, though. Despite all this crap about Asta, don't you want to know how that plays out? No! She coughs. No, please stop. Cole, why are you reading that tripe? You read inward fantasy fiction and you belittle my taste? Or you read? I like reading inward fantasy because it's fun, so humph. These books are fun too, but fun because they're terrible. You see, Winter, I enjoy these works because I can appreciate their silliness. I don't think they're actually good. Did you think they're awful and revel in that? Yup, authors from our world are all very good at what they do, naturally, so it's nice to read some trashy nonsense for a change. You're making fun of other worlds. Yeah? Who cares? I don't know. That's right. I might be handling this with the sensitivity of a jackhammer. Not that, oh man, what am I supposed to say? Not that I mean to imply... Waverly, it's fine. I don't mean to sound like it bothers me. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Awkward moment. Winter. Oh, somebody's here. But it's been 20 minutes. So this is probably be a good... I feel like there's going to be a transitioning coming up in like 2 seconds, but yep. Anyways, see you in the next part. I love Waverly so much right now. Actually, I think I may like her more than Winter. Or at the same... Either equal or more than, I don't know. Just look at her. Just look at her. Anyways, see you in the next part. Bye.